As CEO of Athlete Classroom, I traveled to the world's leading brand in sports and education, IMG Academy, to spend 24 hours with 5-star George Caldroney. But this wasn't any 24 hours. This was a countdown to the most anticipated day in every lacrosse recruit's journey. Unlike some sports, in lacrosse, college coaches aren't allowed to contact you until September 1st of your junior year. And for top recruits like George, that means phone calls, scholarship offers, and in-home visits starting right at midnight.
Harvard, Princeton, Yale, Cornell, UPenn, Hopkins, and Ohio State. So those are the top 7 right now.
The countdown starts tonight, and by the end of this video,
in the end, I decided to commit to.
But this story doesn't start here. Let me take you back, and welcome to the journey.
Hey, one word to describe that young George for the PLL juniors with the Water Dogs wearing 22 with that behind the back at X dodging goal.
Nasty, he's nasty.
See, I met George when he was 13 years old, an 8th grader trying out for Team USA. And even though he didn't make it that year, I saw something special, and boy, was I right.
This is the next lacrosse superstar, and he's only 15 years old.
Guy Quinn. Oh, what a rip! That is a rocket from George Caldroney, hat trick goal.
From being cut to becoming a 5-star recruit. Might have heard the ending, but now you'll know the journey. Question is, where will George go next?
What's up, George? How are you?
Hey, Coach, how are you?
Ngowe. Ngowe gets inside, keeps it, uses it. Ngowe scores! And a little stern of the pond feeding the boys.
All right, morning, George.
Morning.
You gonna show me around IMG Academy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, let's do it.
First stop, we're going to the locker room real quick. Got to grab, my cleats and my glove and my stick. So this is my locker right here. It's only the first week of school, so don't have all my pads in here, but got a good deal, helmets and gloves. New helmets this year. We're gonna get stickers, don't worry. We already got catapults, usually only colleges have stuff like this, but at IMG we got those things. And there we go, that's my locker. This right here, where we have games. Pretty sick field. Jumbotron in the winter. It's like this. It's perfect weather, so best place to be at. This is where it's done every day. As you can see, we got 2 turf fields now. One of them isn't grass anymore. New tower in the middle. New fencing. Pretty cool.
First time you were at IMG Academy was a Rabel overnight, if I'm not mistaken. It was? Mm-hmm. How was that experience back then? Did you know you were gonna come to IMG, or did that kind of just open up some doors?
I didn't think I was gonna come to IMG. Then I came down for a camp, and then the school was sick, and I was like, I want to come here. So, and my parents, they got work down here, so we were gonna come down anyway. So IMG just kind of worked out perfectly. This is the wall where everything goes down.
What is a 5-star George Caldroney's wall ball routine?
100 reps of righty, 100 reps of lefty. And then I don't know, the normal stuff, I'm kind of I'll do some splits, somewhere you have to catch a cross and bring it back. Just anything possible that I can do. And add a bunch of stuff to your toolbox. So I learned how to throw at every single angle, even twister, twister down here, behind the back, always throwing behind the backs, around the worlds, even catching behind your back. So I just learned how to do every angle possible.
All right, we're 75 yards out. Who's making it first? 5-star George Caldroney?
You go first.
Or washed up Unk?
Washed up Unk.
Yosef and Ngowe. Ooh, Unk's over.
Oh my God. Oh no, that might be it.
Bingo. Redemption. Shout out all the Unks.
No.
If you're washed, go ahead and hit like and subscribe on this video. We're here at George Caldroney's stomping grounds, IMG Academy, 15 hours and 30 minutes until college coaches are allowed to recruit this rascal. We're going to ask him a few questions about his journey, how he got here, some tips for you guys, and what it's like during this recruiting process, as well as some of the moves you may have seen online, him breaking them down for us, and kind of his thought process. So that's the first thing I want to get into. I saw this year at the Maverick Showtime. How many coaches were there? Around?
I don't know, the entire sidelines.
Over 100, right?
Yeah.
Fully packed. And you went ahead and hit an air gate. Basically dunked on somebody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like the ball went out of bounds, like right here. And then there was someone coming for a pick for my left hand. I was about to use the pick. My defenseman was like trying to fight through the pick. So I just switched sides, and like I had him beat. The defender was like right on the crease, like about to slide. So I just went right up top and just dunked it right there.
A lot of college coaches that are probably calling you tonight saw you hit that air gate. What was your nervousness level, seeing all those guys on the sidelines, seeing all these cameras, everything that could go wrong, and still pulling that shot out in a recruiting event like a Maverick Showtime?
I mean, it's not that stressful when you're out there like playing and stuff, because, you know, if you make a mistake, everyone makes mistakes. The coaches really don't care that much, and it's a showcase. You're just showcasing what you have in your bag, like your skills and stuff. So I was just kind of ready to show them what I could do. So
there we go, guys. All right, George, this has been 4 years in the making. I remember meeting you in Florida out at Team USA tryouts. Now you're finally getting that recognition. You're a 5-star recruit. What's that feel like? Do rankings matter? Has that been a goal of yours, or do you feel even disrespected by where you are ranked?
Feels great knowing I'm a 5-star. I mean, that was the goal I had, just to be a 5-star. I don't really care about, you know, like the actual ranking, but I know some kids that were like 4 and 3 stars that shouldn't be those. They should be ranked higher. So I feel like rankings don't really matter that much, but these colleges know who they want, and they're going to take who they want regardless if they're ranked like top in the country. So
definitely,
it obviously feels great being a 5-star though.
Awesome. You had the opportunity to play for Team USA and also Team Greece, both this summer. What's it like being able to represent your nationality and your heritage for 2 different countries?
It's definitely a different feeling when you have like a country on the front of your shirt, and being able to represent an entire country is pretty great for USA with the U17s this year. It's going to be a good time. Got some good players on the team. I think we're going to be good. So,
what was it like playing against grown men as a 16-year-old?
Yeah, for Greeks, that was a crazy experience. Well, you know, played against some big names like Griffin Shucks from UVA.
Okay.
And it was just a great time. Had fun. Got both. So, was able to play some lacrosse. Nice.
We have both had the chance to play at the world's level. Team Uganda, Team Greece, Team USA even. Who's winning in a Team Greece, Team Uganda matchup if Unk is guarding George Caldroney?
I gotta go Team Greece. This guy's ankles will be on the floor if we play.
I don't really know who he thinks he's talking to, but his ISC playing time might have just went down a little bit this season. Wait for 2027 and we gonna see.
All right.
George, freshman year, I see some interesting things going up on the story about a Ice Spice Elite. And a couple different IMG Academy kids, including the one behind the camera, Griffin Strange, were coming down to Orlando Open. I went ahead and shot you a text, asked if you guys were looking for a coach.
That first year was a great time. It exceeded all the expectations we had for it. Went way more viral than we thought it was going to be. Because at first we made it as a joke, like just to have fun at a tournament. But then after you became the coach and took it over, changed it to Inspire Success Early, it's been really great how you raise so much money for breast cancer and inspiring the next generation. So I feel like it's great how we were able to turn Ice Spice Elite into something that is impactful.
I'd love to hear how the cause and raising money for cancer is personal to you and your family.
Yeah. So my mom actually struggled with breast cancer, but she's all okay. She's fine. But I think it's great how we were able to take that and, raise so much money for me and a couple other guys on our team and raise money for cancer awareness and all that. So I think it's really great what this ISC has done.
And we got to take on both Caldroneys with Christian popping in and becoming a bit of a clip farmer for us there at the Orlando Open. He came home with some hardware where George didn't. So
yeah,
maybe there's some bragging rights in the ISC household. And you guys might see Coach Caldroney coming up next. You have a younger brother in the class of 2029. Should college recruiters be looking out for named Christian Caldroney?
Yeah, I mean, he's up next, best goalie in the class of 29, so I think he'll be able to go wherever he wants and hopefully follow in my footsteps.
All right, pretty much right after I told the world to watch out for you, the world found out about you. You go to PLL Juniors, you're at X, and you kind of shake some things up with a behind the back split dodge. Walk us through that move. Was that another premeditated before the game George thought process, or was that something just on the fly?
I mean, I knew I was going to do it at some point, so I was like, this is the perfect moment, because I was right here and I like made my defender go here. I saw he was like right near the like the triangle behind the net. Then I just hit a quick little one of those and he fell, and then they just came around, finish.
To see that defender ever since then, or
No.
we haven't been in contact with them?
No, nothing like that.
I'm sorry, my man. He sees that every year around this time. Every PLL Juniors.
Shout out Marcus Holman for this one. But I saw him do this in the All-Star game. He was at the point, catch it right here. Just, oh. Kind of learned how to do that move. And I don't know, I've done it a few times. It kind of helps me out because sometimes the defender like thinks I'm gonna shoot and they duck. So it's good throwing them off like that and being able to get a good clip out of it.
Definitely worked this fall. All right, we're on to your next stop. Where's that?
We're going to Lakewood Ranch, working out D1.
Let's
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it.
All right, we're here at D1.
That's what we're trying
Ready
to go.
to get a workout in, man. Let's go.
Let's get after it.
Let's get after it. What's up?
What's up, man? How are you doing, Coach? I'm Yosef. Good to meet you. Nice to meet you, sir.
Good leg drive. Good. I want 4 to 5 seconds on the way down, eccentric.
I've got James over there that we can hang over the waist.
We might get.
We're about 12 hours away from when Division I colleges from reaching out to Coach Caldroney. But when you want to go D1, they come to a lot of stuff that's not just on the field. It's not just about highlight plays. It's not just about what you can do, scoring and skill work. It's also about the work you put in the weight room and the work that you're doing outside of stuff that you regularly do at school. George and his brother come here all the time, get off campus, do a little bit extra work. And sometimes people wonder, how are these 5-star kids different? A lot of it's about that extra stuff they do outside of practice, outside of their regular lifts. Not a lot of high schoolers are lifted at all. George is lifted not only at IMG Academy, but also with a personal trainer. And we're going to see how it's paid off. They're big dog. Look at him. Give love. Yeah. You
guys have all heard of 5-star lacrosse recruit George Caldroney. But have you heard of 5-star golf recruit George Caldroney?
No, you guys haven't.
We're about to find out.
Let's go.
You just hit that 300 yards. Oh my goodness.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
5-star for a reason. I'm Yosef Ngowe. This is
George Caldroney.
and welcome to lacrosse.
The rules are simple. It's just like golf, except with
All right,
lacrosse
you got first
sticks.
shot?
You're throwing the golf ball, and once you get to the green, you have to put it in to win.
I think my ball's definitely in that water.
Yeah, Yosef threw it in that water, so.
I might be going swimming there.
Yeah.
All types of sports getting played today. Shot number 2. Coming right up. Oh, that's good. I'm back in it.
Alright, so Yosef kind of locked in. Now we're even.
Had to bounce back.
I'm dialed right now, though. Second shot right here. I'm gonna try and go over the trees. Yosef gave me the keys for a minute. September 1st, 8 hours. It's about to be crazy.
As you can see, we're back in the game. Lefty.
Now, as you just saw, Yosef threw it 10 yards lefty, so I'll get this thing on the green.
Ooh.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
5-star for a reason, I guess, fella.
All right, if I make this and Yosef misses, I win, so gotta
see what
lock
he
in
got.
right here.
Bang! For all the hunks out there. Oh my goodness, team. I think we'll call that a tie game.
Yeah, tie.
Episode 1 of LOLF. I need to see how many likes and subscribers from this video for us to get a part 2.
100.
Okay?
Okay.
We're wrapping up
All right,
here.
we're back.
We're back. Fresh off LOLF and golf. Great times. I don't know if a lot of guys are playing golf on their September 1st kind of journey, but I hope so. I think it honestly does help. What are some things that have kind of helped you through this recruiting process that you'd want to pass on maybe to the class of 2028 or even younger guys that are really ambitious and looking to be 5-star recruits like yourself?
I would just say, I mean, don't put your eggs all in one basket. It's probably a good one, because I mean, if you're like all in on this one school and you're only emailing them and like you're like that's the only one you're showing interest in, and then they end up not calling, no other schools are gonna reach out because they know that like you haven't been reaching out to them or anything. So I feel like emailing a bunch of schools, even schools that like you necessarily aren't on the top of your list, email them too, because even if they reach out, and you can always reject the offer, so it's not like you have to take everything you get. So just, yeah, that's what I would say.
Awesome. And I know, you have an online presence. You really have since you were 13 years old. What's it like, being able to build your brand online, work with these other top companies like ECB that sent you free gear, or even filmers like myself who come out and are able to, spend step 1 with you? I know you're my boy, but, it's cool.
It's definitely great having like big names in the sport of lacrosse, send me stuff and like film with me and, give me a bigger name. So that's always great. But I mean, it all started with just, the only way to do it is you just have to work hard. I mean, I worked hard every day for forever, and I mean, what comes with that is the more followers or whatever, the more like bigger name. You just gotta work hard, because if you don't work hard or really do, nothing will really happen. You'll just stay the same. So the only way to improve is just keep working, and your name and followers and stuff and clips will all just come with that. You can be the best lacrosse player in the world. You can be the next like Brennan O'Neill, Mikey Powell, but if your grades are terrible and you're not like locked in school, or you're like getting in trouble, you're like doing stupid stuff, and you'll never get where you want to be. Like all the best players like Brennan O'Neill and them, they're nasty at lacrosse, like they're insane at lacrosse, but they're also insane at like living life. So yeah, that's how they get to where they are.
Yep.
Sunny Florida, beautiful weather.
Not many complaints. A little bit of golf here and there, and then we get to go home and get some offers.
Yeah,
I don't think there's much that can top that. All right, as we wrap up here on our pre-Sep 1 LOLF and golf tour, any final thoughts going into the last 5 hours for college? Just get out to you.
Yeah, I feel like all the work is finally paid off, kind of. I'm really grateful for like the opportunity to be able to talk to all these coaches, because a lot of kids don't even get to talk to any really. So it's an amazing opportunity, and I'm just excited to see what's to come in the next day or two. So
let's do it.
Really great.
All right, y'all, going back to home now.
Peace.
All right, George, we are officially on IMG property. I see the George Mobile here. Is the license in place yet, or are we still working on that one?
I get the license in a week. Just turned 16 not that long ago, so
D1 offers
still
tomorrow.
yeah. License,
TBD.
Yeah, TBD.
That adds up, right? All right, let's go on a little tour here of George's villa.
My dog might come screaming. All right, so right here to the left, this is my room.
Awesome. So who am I here with?
You're here with George's mom.
George's
mom. As I know, I'm also Christian's mom. But
yeah.
For tonight, I'm mostly George's mom.
Yeah. What's it like being a lacrosse parent, for all the parents out there that are thinking about getting their kids into the sport?
I think that is a whole other video. I'm in the middle of an interview with Yosef. I'm gonna silence my phone. Okay, bye. That's Mr. Caldroney.
There we go.
Steve Caldroney. I'm George Caldroney's father.
Awesome. What's it been like to raise George Caldroney?
Fun. Ever since a young age, he was nonstop. So it was tiring, but me and his mom, Melanie, always said, you know, what else would we be doing? Because he was so active, we decided to have another child, and it became a brother who was even more active. So then one multiplied into two. But growing up, you know, with both of them, they're only a couple years in age, you know, everything was a competition. So I enjoyed it. He has this drive and determination, you know, even for simple things. Like he wanted to learn how to do the Rubik's Cube, and he spent like hours on YouTube trying to do it. And now he's like, oh, I could do it in 58 seconds now. You know, it's a proud thing of watching him grow up is just how determined he was to get through things. And if he couldn't figure it out, he'd just grind until he was able to. So it was fun.
So I'll back up and say, so you asked me 16 years ago what his sport would be. I would say, I don't even know if he's going to play a sport. You know early on that he just loved running around, so he was just very athletic early on. So we exposed him to every sport. I remember once we went from a ski race and we were in the car and he changed into his lacrosse gear for indoor lacrosse, and then we had a basketball game that night, and Steve and I looked at each other and we're like, all right, we got to start cutting out sports. So little by little we would ask him just, all right, what do you like better, swimming or skiing? What do you like better, this or that? And eventually funneled down to lacrosse. So I think just in general, being a sports parent is similar across all sports, but specifically lacrosse, it's tough. You really have to love it, and your kids have to love it. It's demanding on your time, but we love it, and I think it's because our kids love it. So we love the families and I love the other moms. Like, I can't live without them and get through it all without them.
And you have another son, Christian. He just got back, or is landing from actually winning a gold medal, if I'm not mistaken, for Team USA.
Yes.
How is George as an older brother to Christian and kind of being that example for him?
Yeah, you're right. Christian will probably walk through the door any minute.
You got the gold medal right here.
What's that experience like, being able to represent your country and win a gold medal?
It was super fun. All the guys are great, and just playing for USA, just a great experience.
Got the chance to play for Team Greece as well. What is it like to play for two different heritages and kind of represent the holistic side of your family?
I think it's cool representing two different sides, like, of your family and heritage, just by playing with them. Like, the USA is obviously like, I'm American and that's where I live, but Greece is more like in depth with my culture, and I feel like that's just a cool experience playing for that.
We know George is a 5-star lacrosse player. How is he as a big brother?
He's all right. Sometimes it gets a little feisty, but you know, he's great. We practice together all the time, and he gets me a lot better. I don't think I would be in the position that I am right now without him being an attacker and me as a goalie. I think he's just gotten me so much better over the years, and you know, that's just kind of how I ended up in my position right now.
You guys both got the chance to play for ISC this fall. What was that experience like for you, being able to represent the cause? And tell us a little bit about how that cause is personal to you and your family.
Well, ISC is for breast cancer awareness, and my mom had breast cancer, but luckily we caught it pretty early, so she's all good now. But it just means a lot playing for that cause, and it's just a great experience playing for a cause.
When you go to the backyard taking shots from George, who usually comes out on top on those matchups?
I'd say it's pretty even.
You have about 1 hour to your son's going to be getting Division I college lacrosse offers. Doesn't even have his license yet. He's gonna be getting some full rides.
I know, crazy.
What's that feel like as a parent?
It's hard to explain because it's a bittersweet thing. You know, everyone's like, oh, that's the most awesome thing in the world, and you know, who wouldn't want their kid to have all these opportunities and stuff? But you know, I guess it's just life. But it's a stepping stone to him going away. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, you know, I'm so proud of him. I mean, if anyone deserves it, it's him. You know, super proud of him, but also bittersweet because gets closer and closer to when I don't get to see him every day.
So I was able to meet George when he was 13. We saw him at Team USA tryouts. He didn't even make that USA team.
Yeah, I remember that tryout.
What was that experience like for him, and seeing how he took that and came back and ended up making the team?
It was the first time that he never made something. You know, I give you a lot of credit to noticing him at that point, because I think him hearing that from you, oh, you looked great against high school players, he took it differently that he didn't make the team. It's just like, it's just not your time yet. You know what I mean? Go keep doing what you're doing, work hard, and next year you'll be a high school player and then you'll be on the team. So that's sort of what I took most out of that. Like, I was expecting him to kind of almost be upset and, you know, cry about it, but he took it as a, you know, I just need to be better.
A lot of media attention came right after that. That video got over 100,000 views. Yeah. He goes to the PLL Juniors, goes viral. Yeah. What's that like as a parent, seeing the online attention, and how does George handle that?
So, seeing it personally, living in a house with George and Christian, and they show it to me all the time, and I'm blown away by it. It's one of those things where I'm seeing, you know, how social media can be a career and also, you know, put someone in such a good spotlight at a young age, or, you know, at any age. So it's more almost surprising to me how those kind of things work, but it's a testament again to George, how hard he worked. You know, I don't, you know, find it surprising, and, you know, as he moves forward, I think there's going to be plenty more. But as far as seeing how far social media is growing, I don't think there's a limit to it at this point. It's pretty amazing.
Speaking of social media, I saw on social media George posting, a few of his IMG teammates, that they were creating this brand new team called Ice Spice Elite. Then seeing where it is now, how it's rebranded to Inspire Success Early, the cause that it's connected with, and kind of how that's personal to your family.
So at first, you know, I heard George like, oh, we're starting this Ice Spice Elite team. I'm like, what's Ice Spice Elite? And he showed me online, you know, who Ice Spice was. I didn't know who she was at the time. At first, you know, it was a social media sensation kind of thing. And then, you know, what I love what you guys did with it, and what's connected to me is my background's in head and neck cancer. I'm a maxillofacial surgeon, dealt with head and neck cancer a lot, and George's mom dealt with breast cancer. And so then it became almost personal to us. And then now seeing how far you guys have grown it to incorporate, you know, the education of young kids, you know, navigating this path where platforms like yourselves, or organizations like yourselves that especially cater to younger kids before they get into the spots where George is now and those in now. And I think those are the most important years, because those are where you can get your first viral clip in, you know, 7th grade, and then that can change the trajectory of a career. So as far as where you guys have come, couldn't be prouder. And, you know, I can't picture the ceiling, because I think it's endless.
I think that freshman year stuff starts to get a little stressful. And going back to some of your other questions, you know, it's important for families to not make every tournament and every lacrosse experience stressful. You have to do the fun stuff too. And when George said, you know, I'm going to do this tournament, I looked at him like, really? It's like our one free weekend, but like, and he goes, no, I really want to do this. I think it's going to be fun. So just seeing that in his eyes, like, you know, we did it. And you took it to the next level of inspiring younger kids, teaching them how to be successful. And it does start at an early age. And there you go, there's your ISE. And to link that to, you know, raising money for breast cancer, my family had struggled with where a bunch of us are BRCA positive, and we lost a couple to ovarian cancer, and my sister and I managed to avoid that, but then I got breast cancer. So, and George had gone through that year. So, that was very special to him. And that's another thing about, when people comment on kids and, their lives, you never know what's going on in people's lives and how they handle it. Like George lost his grandmother to ovarian cancer before we moved down here. Then I had breast cancer. Then my father-in-law, his grandfather, lived with us and just passed away this year. And George was the one that called 911. And he handled it all so mature and got through it and still played games the next week and was expected to be George and score and do well, and he did. So yeah, that all started with ISE, and it's like the fun part of our lacrosse family. And I was gonna say shout out to Brickwall Mason, who gave this shirt to my son Christian because it was too big for him, and Christian has grown out of it, so I have taken the shirt and I'm representing.
September 1st for you too.
Yeah.
You're a 4-star recruit, class of 2027. What is the thing you're most excited about for tonight?
The calls, the text messages, the calls, just all the hard work that me and George have done the whole summer. It's finally time that we all get to experience what happened to us and why we're doing all this, and the main reason to set us up for our future.
It's 10 p.m. Sunday, August 31st. We're now 2 hours away from when all the nation's top college coaches can finally reach out to the class of 2027. And we've got the most sought after recruit in the nation sitting in his living room, counting down the minutes until he gets the opportunity to finally achieve everything he's worked so hard for. We got to hear from his friends and his family about his character and the work that he puts in. And for all the nation's recruits out there, it doesn't really matter if you're a 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, or a no star, like I was on September 1st. It doesn't matter if you get a million phone calls or no phone calls. All that matters is who you are, what you want to do, and what you're willing to go and put the work in to achieve. So for all the people watching back at home, like, subscribe, but I hope you took something from this video and George's journey to motivate you on your September 1st, whenever that may be.
This is so weird. I know. Alright, I'm calling him. Yo.
This is Jackson here.
Yo, Zeeps. Yo.
What's up?
How you doing?
Good, you?
Bro, I'm nervous, bro. How you feeling?
Dude, I'm low-key pumped. I'm ready to go.
You are? Where are you trying to go? What schools you want to get? You don't know? I have your ACC, yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
Bro, are you ready for USA? It's gonna be fun.
I'm pumped. USA's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. But, bro, 2 hours, bro. I'm hype.
I know, it's good, man.
Alright, bro. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Alright. Yeah, peace out. Is this Finn?
Yeah.
Bro, I just want to say good luck tonight.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Yeah, bro. What are your top 5 looking like?
I don't really know yet. We'll just see how it goes.
Alright, bro. Good luck. Just wanted to tell you good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, bro. I'll see ya.
Yeah, I'll see you around.
Hey, what up? You with Pelkey? Yo! What up? How we doing?
How you feeling?
Bro, I'm excited. I'm ready to go. How you feeling, Bodie? You good?
I'm excited. That's good.
Yeah, bro. I'm nervous.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I am.
Like 1 to 10.
Like 4.
So not that nervous, bro.
Yeah, I'm not crazy nervous, but I know what's going on, bro.
Can we even update it or finalize top 3, top 5?
Top 5. Princeton, Harvard, Cornell, Yale, Notre Dame.
All right, Bodie.
Yeah.
Bodie, let's hear your
top
top 5. Yeah, we got to see any matching.
Princeton,
Yep.
Duke, Penn. This is where it gets tough. I'd have to get right now probably Notre Dame. Let's go UNC.
Okay.
Wait, Mitch, are you posting the video after Bodie commits?
Yeah.
All right, yo, let's go to. Yo. That would be legendary. All right, bro. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck,
Yeah.
Yep. Good luck, buddy.
Peace out. I'm already tired.
You'll get a newfound rush of.
Oh yeah. Yeah, then we hit Waffle House.
We'll be hitting Waffle House.
2 a.m. Waffle House.
Yeah, we gotta discuss what.
5 minutes. 11:55. Starting to feel some nerves. I don't know. It is exciting. I don't know.
That's the word.
Hey coach, how are you?
I'm very good. How are you, George?
I'm great. Matt Madeline's calling. Yeah. Hey coach, how are you?
What's up, George? How are you?
I'm great. Feeling great. Hey coach.
There he is, George. How we doing, my friend?
Good, how are you?
All right, I'll hit you when I get to campus tomorrow on my way over, and I'll see you too, okay?
All right, thank you.
See you, George.
Bye.
Hex from Denver, Harvard, UPenn, Yale, Notre Dame, Cornell, and UNC.
Hi.
Denver, Yale, Ohio State.
You did the RL.
Hey coach, thank you so much for reaching out. Does 6 p.m. work for you? Yeah, all right. And now Notre Dame.
Hold on, we offered 6 p.m. to Cornell, and then who did you ask for 5 p.m.?
All right, so tomorrow we got a big day. 7 a.m. call with UNC, 8 a.m. call with Harvard, 9 a.m. Princeton's coming to the house, noon Yale's coming to the house, 2 p.m. Ohio State is coming to the house. 3:30 I have a call with Hopkins, 5 p.m. I have a call with Cornell, and then 6 p.m. I have a call with Penn. So, UPenn, so it should be an eventful
Tuesday,
day.
Penn's coming.
And then Penn's coming to the house on Tuesday.
Weird dog.
That was a successful 40 minutes.
You order at the window. Ready for dinner yet?
How we doing?
Chilling. Pretty good day?
Yeah, pretty long day. Very tired. Ready to get some food. So 9 a.m. Princeton came. 11 a.m. Notre Dame call. Noon Andy Shea, Yale came to the house. And then at 2 o'clock, the Ohio State coach came. 3:30, had a call with Hopkins. And then 5 o'clock, I had a call with Cornell. And then 6 o'clock, I had a call with UPenn. And UPenn's coming to the house tomorrow. So, long day.
I'm gonna put down an unreal amount of food, an unreasonable amount of food. Some would say.
You're committed. Committed to the hot pot.
This.
Committed to the hot pot.
I'm not worried about college. I'm worried about hot pot.
Hot pot. All you can eat is a bad idea with Christian Caldroney in the vicinity. That boy finna abuse it. That boy finna abuse it. They're losing ROI.
Alright, here's the system.
What's the system?
Dip it in the sauce. Do a little one of these.
Done deal.
How many plates and bowls did you think you take down?
I don't know. I took down about like 6 or 7 steaks, I would probably say. Yeah, so.
6 or 7?
Yeah, like 6 or 7. Just finished up a long day of calls, 9:30. So, done with everything, done with calling all the coaches. And the 7 schools I'll be visiting are Harvard, Princeton, Yale, Cornell, UPenn, Hopkins, and Ohio State. So those are the top 7 right now. The last 2 weeks have been really busy with a bunch of visits to amazing schools where I met a bunch of great players, coaches, saw a lot of great campuses, but It was a really tough decision, but in the end, I decided to commit to Princeton University.
From Ngowe. Ngowe gets inside, keeps it, uses for Ngowe scores! And a little stern of the pot feeding the boys.
I got the eye of the tire, fire, dancing through the fire. I am the champion, you're gonna hear me roar. You're gonna hear me roar.